Hello everybody, welcome to part 2 of this playthrough of Civilization 6 on Xbox as the Ottomans, and today we're going to continue zooming in and out. No, we're not really. If we zoom in and out really fast, I'll make people feel sick. We're going to continue on with our basics gameplay. We're going to go over everything like that we come across, hopefully come over some new things, which will help you understand the base game, Rise and Fall, and Gathering Storm better. So yeah, we'll start off by ending a turn, which I really annoy myself in these playthroughs because I should really end a part at the beginning of a turn, so we don't start it by doing this, but oh well. A big thank you for all the support we got on the last episode. That was absolutely fantastic, so thank you so much, and thank you for sharing all of your ideas. Somebody literally put like attack Russia, which I just love that comment. I'll be sure to try and get back to as many of them as possible before I release this video, but yes. So, last time we left off, we founded our capital of Istanbul, which is pretty much just waiting to get flooded by this river, because, yeah, rivers flood. We also found a decent city location for a second city, in my opinion, though we could probably do with a bit more production. But yeah, around here, around the mountains, something like that. The only problem with this location is that there is a great big scary volcano there, ready to put lava over everything we build, so we'll have to be aware of that. But we didn't really get to do anything else. We talked about some resources and stuff, but yeah. Right, so... Ooh, dear, yeah. Look at the Russians. The Russians have come for this hut as well. But no. We are getting the free stuff from here. Oh, cool. So we got 40 gold. I mean, yeah, is this okay? 40 gold's a good amount of gold. I don't think we can buy anything at this point. Ooh, what's that? No. Is that what that does? Oh, so that takes us onto that. Ah. That's an interesting part, because on the Switch interface, you just sort of scroll across. If you carry on scrolling across, you end up on the ones at the bottom with the culture 1.7, food 8, whatever. But to actually access all the production menus, or to focus your city on production, science, or whatever, you have to click here, which then takes you along the bottom. That's interesting. Sorry, I didn't know that. I just found that fascinating. I'm very simple, you see. When I get something interesting like that, I can't help myself, right? So yeah, 40 gold's not bad. It's also revealed that was on a hill, so yeah, well, looks decent. I'd quite like to scout out some more areas though, because if we're thinking about getting a second city down pretty quickly, which is what I want to try and do, we could do with knowing what's over here. Is there any more rivers around here to settle across? Is there better production, stuff like that? So we will continue exploring. Yeah, I mean, that's what we have to do at this stage. Ooh! I always love that noise, because it means we're going to get more free stuff. And, yeah, I absolutely love free stuff. It's amazing. Right, so, yeah. Oh, so your people celebrate a historic moment. Villagers bring gifts as they join our civilization. Very nice, welcome. And yeah, we found another tribal village, but we already knew that. So how much are we? We've got 4 out of 11 era score that we need to avoid a Dark Age. So we've made an okay start over there. Right. I don't think there's anything else we sort of need to address yet. We're just going to continue. Oh, you imbeciles. Is that as punishment for taking that village? They have just completely blocked our path there, look. Why would you do that? I mean, we have nothing in our city, so I'm not a big fan of going exploring around this way. Oh man, yeah, we'll just go around a bit, see if we can get around. Get on the right side of the river. Go there, get the free stuff. At last, rain has arrived. Okay, so do you remember that drought we had over here in the last episode? The rain has arrived, and as you can see, the food has returned to the tile yield, which is nice. And will be good news for anybody or any animals living in this area. Okay, so we're just going to fly through a few turns here, see what we can get to. Okay. Now, as you can see here, our borders have expanded because of the culture. So our borders have expanded to actually include this marble tile, which requires... Oh, we could actually use that with the building. So, what is a marble tile and why is it important? Well, a marble tile is an example of a luxury resource. And this is for all new players, really. So luxury resources, we have one down here, like spices. If you have these in your empire and work them, they give you things, apart from obviously nice shields, they like more culture and stuff, they give you things called amenities. Now, amenities are vital to keep people happy. If you have amenities in your civilization, they are one of the best ways, if you have luxury resources in your civilization, sorry, they are one of the best ways of keeping your people happy, keeping them working the best, and making your civilization most productive. So we're going to want to use that pretty quickly, but it's really good to have a luxury resource within the second ring of your city, which basically means no further than 2 tiles out from your city. And as you can see, we have one there. Right, cool. I'm glad I've gone over that. Ooh, that was loud. What I'm going to do with this warrior is I'm just going to continue exploring a bit. We haven't come across too many barbarians since we found that scout in the last episode, so we'll see what happened. Oh, our scout has actually gone and got the village. What did we get? Oh, they brought gifts. It looks like they gave us some gold, I think. Which is nice. It's nice. I'll take the gold. Okay. So, can we buy anything with this gold yet? No. As you can see, when you get enough money, you can buy sort of like scouts and slingers and stuff. So, we're not that far off. So, when we get a bit more money, we'll probably use that to buy a unit. Let's end their turn. God, we are suffering so bad with production. It just was not a great idea to start there, was it? Ooh, another civilization. Or is it a city-state? Oh, it is a civilization. Oh, God. Yeah. What he's basically saying is, I'm Alexander the Great, and I am such an aggressive leader, you should be very worried. It's alright though, I'm the better Alex. Just so you know, so we don't need to worry about him. But, yeah, he's quite an aggressive civ to find. I do not like finding civilizations like this early on in the game, because they are gonna cause us trouble. Yeah, it's an honor to meet you, please leave us alone. Yeah, okay. We'll sample your... Oh god, that's his second city, look. He's already on his second city. And what's worrying about that is not too far away from Istanbul. We've got to make sure we start getting some land soon. Okay. So there's another village there which we'll try and grab. It's always good to get as many of those as possible. I can't believe that somewhere we haven't actually... Oh, have we come across a second continent? I don't think we have. And we could do with that for Eureka. Okay, so we've met him. We have got... 1 era score for meeting Macedon. And yeah, another tribe. Cool. The camera doesn't seem as funny today. Yesterday the camera was like really funny when we were zooming in.
Quit digging.
A really good bit of advice there. Okay, so we have access to mining as we just saw. We've completed our research of that. Now, as I said last time, with mining, we are then, when we get our builders, we'll be able to build mines and quarries on stuff. So, yeah. But we'll go over that next. Well, when we get our builder. Right, so what should we research next? Now, these ones aren't so obvious. You've really got to think about what benefits your civilization immediately. Do we have cows around? It doesn't look... Oh, we do. We have cattle there. Which would be good. So, with cattle there... it means getting animal husbandry would probably be a good idea. What I want to avoid at this point is sort of starting researching the ones which have eurekas. For example, astrology has the eureka requirement of finding a natural wonder. If we can go and find that natural wonder anyway, we can get 40% off. So I like to leave those slightly late. Pottery would be okay. It would allow us to build a granary, build the Great Bath, and harvest wheat and rice, but I don't think we'll be doing that anyway. I think for now we're going to go animal husbandry, but yeah. Now there are a lot of techs actually which you'll probably want to go for at times, so just think. And also if you've got any suggestions of what kind of techs we should pursue early on in the game, do let me know. Writing's always a good one to get as early as possible. Allows you to put a campus up, which is nice. But let me know. I've actually just looked at the tech tree there as well, and as you can see, because we've gone for animal husbandry, that means that we can move on to archery pretty quickly. And archers are so much better than slingers, so we're going to want archery pretty quick, so it's good we're going for animal husbandry. You keep exploring. Okay, I'm liking these tiles a lot more. We have... Yeah, I mean, the only problem is, if that's a river, this could be a really cool location. We'll have to think about it, though. But yeah, we'll carry on going this way with our warrior. But I'm just liking the fact we have a bit of production. We can definitely build mines on here, which will be useful. And possibly farms in places. So yeah, I'm happy with the discovery of these production tiles. Well, they're only 2 production, but when our current city only has a best production tile of 1 production, you know, I'll take what I can get. I have water, by the way. That's why I keep pausing, because, yeah, I mean, in the UK, it is winter. I know some of you are in, like, Australia. Ooh, cool. Sorry, so we have discovered another continent. So as you can see, we've just got the sort of Eureka. And for the civic, like I said in the last episode, there are 2 trees. There are the tech tree and the civic tree. But because we found a second continent, we have got the sort of boost for the civic of foreign trade, which is nice. Again, just like with the tech tree, you want to be getting these bonuses. It cuts down your research times. Is that a river? It's like, it looks like a really weird river. Let's just... Yeah, let's go on lenses. And just see what kind of settler appeal. It looks like that location there. I can't tell. I think that looks like a +3 location next to this water, which is pretty decent. So founding a city towards here might not be the worst idea in the world. Okay, yep, civic boosted to foreign trade, and we have discovered the continent of Siberia, which really weirdly seems to have desert tiles. Make of that what you will. Ooh, irrigation. Very nice. We have the Eureka for irrigation, which that village get. Ooh, barbarians. We'll leave those barbarians there to the Macedons. We don't want to help them out with those. But yeah. So as you can see, villagers can kind of give you all different kinds of things. The first village we came across gifted us the scout. The second one gave us some gold. And then that one there gave us a boost. And they can give you Eureka as well, I believe. So... Oh, sorry, it did give us a science Eureka, didn't it? So they give you lots of different things, but they are all worth finding. Okay, and we got more era score. I guess they're just worth finding for the era score. Just to make sure your people do not go in a dark age and hate you forever.
It is not wisdom, but authority.
Oh, very nice.
That makes a law.
Right, so as you can see, we have unlocked the Code of Laws. Now, whereas at the start of the game, we could pick whatever technology we wanted to research, before you do anything else in this game, you have, on the civics tree, you have to research Code of Laws. So this is the first time we're going to have a choice of government policies and researching a different civic. Now, as you can see here, with Code of Laws, we get a choice of, well, let's go into the change policies. So in change policies, it brings up your government tab. Now, a lot of you out there say you have only played really Civilization Revolution before, so the government idea is going to be so weird, but I'd look at it as just a place where you can pick up nice bonuses and policies that help you manage all different parts of your empire. You do have to make some difficult choices though, right? So, with Code of Laws, we get access to 4 policy types. So we get the military policies, those in red, of discipline and survey. As you can see, we only can put 1 in right now. And we also get the 2 economic policies of God King, which gives us +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital, or urban planning, which gives us a bit extra production. So, what we need to do is we need to pick 2. Now, I'm telling you now, in a normal game, I'm 100% always going to go for discipline over survey. Like I said at the beginning, barbarians can be a nightmare, so it's important that you sort of give yourself that +5 extra combat strength, which gives you a real advantage when you are fighting barbarians. Usually I'd actually go for God King, because getting that 1 faith per turn and 1 gold per turn is just useful. The faith can help us unlock things like pantheons, which again can give us a nice bonus, and the gold is obviously always nice, because you know, for spending it, it's useful. However, considering that Istanbul has bugger all production, I think we're going to put urban planning in for now. Now, it's not going to make a ton of difference, but yeah, just for this first round, we're going to put urban planning in, and then I'll probably switch it to God King. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yes. I would put God King in, but I just feel like that extra production could be so useful. I mean, we're only making 6, so that extra bit is very nice. Right, so let's choose our next civic. And the important thing of other civics is that when you research them, that is the time where you can change your policies for free. If you don't want to wait till you've researched a new civic, it will cost you a fortune. So, yeah, usually when you've researched a new civic, that's when you can change your government policies. In regards to what we should go for next, I usually sort of try and mix it up. Ilkum's a pretty nice one, I think. I think that one's good for builders. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go for foreign trade because we got the boost for it. So yeah, that's what we're going to go for first. And it also like sort of unlocks the trader and lots of cool stuff like that. So we'll go for foreign trade for now. Right. I want to sort of follow this water source down a bit. So we are going to sort of go this way. I'm liking this sort of location here. That is a nice production tile. The only problem we have here is that whereas we all have sort of all food and no production here, you know, we don't have much food around this place. We also, as it stands, have not discovered a second luxury resource, which is always nice to get in your second city. Yeah, so amenities give individual bonuses to cities, so you need more than one amenity. Ooh, what's that? That sounded like a barbarian camp. We have received rumours that a new tribe of barbarians have moved into a nearby region. That's great. Thanks, barbarians. Thanks for moving in. That's really useful. I'm literally... Oh, they've got spearmen. I'm literally going to go in and meet them head on because we cannot allow them to start causing chaos. All I wanted to do was go and explore the river and see nice things. No, I've got to deal with some bloody barbarians. It's like pest control. Okay. At least we got a notification for that, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, so we've explored mostly up here towards Russia. I think the sensible thing to now would be to sort of go over this way and see what we can find. See if we can find anything nice. Cool. Okay, so we'll be getting our builder next turn, which is good. That's going to allow us to improve some of our strategic resources. Thank you. We will enjoy. Can we be friends? Because I have the Macedons on my southern border, and that's really scary. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't like to deal with you in the future. I'm just saying that for now... Oh, God, that scout's closing. It's like a race. It'd be nice to be friends for now. Russia. Right, okay. To be fair, though, we are a pretty aggressive civ ourselves. Oh, we've met somebody else. Is that a city-state? I think we've met our first city-state. We have met the city-state of Hattusa. Now, call me a pessimist, but being rather near Macedon, you might not last that long. But hopefully you'll be fine. Now, let's talk a little bit about city-states then. So, city-states, as you can see, can be accessed from the city-states menu. They offer individual bonuses. For example, this one's a science city-state. So if you send envoys to here, you will get bonuses to your science. It's always good to think kind of who you want to be friends with. The ones with militaries can be useful if you want to get into a conflict with somebody nearby, or you know, the ones with science, if you need extra science, it's good to be on their side, etc., etc. The way you get envoys is one of two ways. You can generate them yourselves. You get some every so often. But the second way is by completing their quest. And as you can see, Hattusa has got a quest to train a heavy chariot. If, for example, we went and trained a heavy chariot at the earliest possible opportunity and trained it in this era, we would get an envoy with Hattusa for that. So sometimes it is worth following those just because they give nice bonuses. For now, though, we don't really need to worry. What we do need to worry about is these barbarians. But with the Hattusa warrior there, we might have our job a little bit easier. I just hope we can individually clear the encampment, because clearing encampments give us a nice bonus when they're pretty near our borders. They give us some nice era score, so hopefully we can deal with them. Or at least be the ones to finish them off and claim the glory. Okay, good. So our build is complete, which is nice. That is going to finally allow us to have a decent amount of production. Now, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use every builder charge in this. So our builders have 3 charges. This differs to sort of workers in previous games, because in Civ 5 you had workers and they could just be used time and time and time again, an unlimited amount of times. But for builders it's a bit different because, yeah, you can only build sort of 3 times standard. You can boost that with policies and wonders and stuff, but for standards, they only have 3 build charges. Yes, so the first thing we'll do is improve this stone. We are going to build on the stone because, yeah, it'll give us some nice production. Yeah. An additional production is pretty cool. Okay, so that tile now is looking a little bit better. So we can be relatively happy with that. I think what we'll do as well is to try and get a bit of a balance. We'll work the marble and we'll also try and work the rice. So if we build on those 3, we'll have a nice thing going in Istanbul. Okay, tech boost to masonry. I believe we got that for building that mine. Okay, so now our builder is complete in Istanbul. We are faced with an interesting choice. I am so tempted to go into the second city. I feel like going into the second city is a good idea. We want to be able to grab that land, I think, up near Russia pretty early. Yeah. And I'll tell you why I'm going to go that, because I want to get a slinger as well. But as you can see, we could now actually buy a slinger. We have 141 gold and we only need 140 to recruit a slinger. So we'll buy the slinger now and then we will use our production to train a settler. When I first started playing this game, I used to absolutely spend my time sort of saving as much money as possible. But really, spend it. It is there to be spent. Cool. You know, we've saved 4 turns there on the settler. Just, oh, geez, man. Stay away from them. They look pretty cool, though. Why are they going at the scout? Go at the camp. The camp could spawn anything out. Go at the bloody camp. That is so annoying. Okay, yeah, go to the marble. I already know what question I'm going to throw over to you at the end of the episode. Yes, I know. Okay. I think this is the first time we're going to attack something. Okay, you can move 1. I don't think the slinger will actually get there on time to range attack. But we'll see. So yes, so what we're going to do now is we're going to attack this barbarian encampment. It's very simple. You just put your cursor over the barbarian encampment, which brings up this screen. And what you can see on the screen is sort of a breakdown in how this is going to work. So we've got the barbarian spearmen on the left. They're going to lose pretty much somewhere in the region of the faded bit on the circle. And we also have our warrior, and they're going to use a little bit of the green faded bit on the circle. So as you can see, this is different from a game like Civilization Revolution, where you'd get in a fight and literally only 1 unit would come out. These battles can last quite a while in the early game, so yeah, it is pretty much a war of endurance in many ways. So we'll go on ahead and attack. They have spearmen, which are sort of a slightly better unit, but because we have the little bonus to our government policy, yeah, because we have discipline in there, which gives us the +5 extra combat strength, we should be able to deal with these relatively well. I'll be happy when that second city's out. It will make me... Ooh, you know what? We could advance south, though. Oh, cool. Hattusa have decided, finally, it's... Oh, we could... Oh, God. The spawned...
Wind howls and the rain lashes.
This is bad.
A powerful storm rages across the land.
Oh, God, I can see it.
There is danger here, but opportunity as well.
So the storm will pass across a number of tiles before dissipating. It will pillage or destroy improvements and pillage districts on any tile it crosses, but it might also increase the yields on that tile as a result. Oh my God. Listen to the noise. I don't know if you can hear that. How is it... So we are 16 turns in. We've already had a bloody dry desert thing over there, and now there's a crazy storm going on. But yeah, so any improvement this storm hits, it's gonna destroy, but it could improve the tile yields. Okay, okay. I ain't building anything yet. We've built the mine. What I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna hold back. Let me zoom out, that's really noisy. I'm gonna hold back with building on the marble for now, because I don't want to build on the marble, use up a builder charge, and then the storm come and destroy it. But as soon as the storms pass, we'll just continue as we were. Okay, hopefully it'll just bugger off, though, and leave us alone. Can we finish them off here? Yes, we can. Right, okay. We have to finish them off here, otherwise the twos are going to clear the camp and get all the bonuses. Please kill them. Please kill them. Yes, yes. Yes! Oh, thank God. Look at that. Proper stuck in. Nice. +3 era score for clearing that, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, whenever they're on the doorsteps of your cities, make sure you clear them. It's well worth it. Okay, and because we've done that and won a victory over a barbarian outpost, we have got the boost to military tradition, which is nice. Yeah, I'm glad we got that. I think we got some gold as well. As you can see, we're back up to 51 gold. So us clearing that is massive. If Hattusa would have got in there with the killing blow, they would have got the gold. And, well, they wouldn't have got the era score, but neither would we. So by actually timing that pretty well, we got the +3 era score, which now puts us on 10 out of 11. We're only one off avoiding a Dark Age. And also the gold, so that is massive. Right, you can go back in there and hide from the storm. I think the best policy here with the spearman and the slinger about being barbarian is to absolutely run away as fast as possible, but also in a very brave manner. And then we'll sort of continue. So yeah, we've got a tornado, that's great. Yeah, cool. Right, yeah, let's crack on and see how many more turns we can get done. You are welcome, Alexander, for our help with the barbarians. Now, please don't go mad at us really early. What scares me even more about the aggressive Macedon civ... Oh my God, the scout has come at us. That is hilarious. It might not be so hilarious if they kill us.
Dogs look up to us. Cats look down on us. Pigs treat us as equals.
Why did Winston Churchill go through his political career saying random things like that? I mean, every time I hear... Where has that storm gone? It looks like it's ran away. I mean, a storm can't run away, but it does look like the storm has left. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build on the marble. I mean, the storm has sort of gone the opposite direction, so hopefully we should be fine. If not, we'll definitely learn a lesson from it. Alright, can you kill them? Yes, you will kill them and survive. That's good. Bang! Bang! Haha! Oh, and we've got a promotion available, so we'll be able to go over promotions next turn, which is nice. We've now got the Eureka for animal husbandry. Now I'm just thinking what would be the best policy here. I feel like... Yeah, I mean, I want archery, but I also want the Eureka for archery. I feel like pottery would be a good bet, so we'll go for that. I have to be careful though, because sometimes I do get obsessed by Eurekas, and when we should really be pushing in a certain direction. Thank you, Hattusa, for your help in that war. That was great. Ooh, more barbarians. That was greatly appreciated. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the storm is literally nowhere to be seen, so we're going to go ahead and improve these tiles. 5 turns. 5 turns, 5 turns, 5 turns. Where to put the city, though? Right. Okay, so as I was just saying at the end of the last turn, we have got a promotion available for this warrior. Now, why is that important? Well, one, it gives you some nice bonus. So, for example, we can either go for Battle Cry at this stage, which is +7 combat strength versus melee and ranged units, or we can go for the Tortoise, which is +10 combat strength when defending against ranged attacks. Both of these bonuses are nice. I think I'll go for Battle Cry. I just think it'd be more useful to us. But it also does this. Yes, it gives you sort of 50 health, a decent chunk of health to your unit when you promote it, so it's always worth sort of strategically using your promotions in battle to heal your moment at your unit at the right moment. Right, okay. Yeah, so I'll end this turn, and then sort of at the beginning of the next turn, we will end the episode, and I'll talk a little bit about some of the things I want to mention. Yeah, units heal pretty much every turn anyway. Right, can we go and explore that again? Right, okay. Right, I'll do one more. Yeah. I just want to see what's over here, because this is actually looking like a pretty good place to go and found a city. And also with Macedon being so near, I feel like we could really do with that. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here you go. I knew you'd be like this. He's an absolute prat. I hope them barbarians take you out.
As our civic knowledge grows, so do our methods of governance. Furthering this endeavor will allow us to...
Okay.
That's the positive aspect of trade, I suppose. The world gets stirred up together.
So as you can see here, we have actually unlocked some more policies. Well, we should have. Yes, we have. There you go. So +2 gold from all trade routes is a new policy, and that we can put in. And we also got maritime industry, which is 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units. I'm going to keep the one in with the barbarians because, yep, there are still barbarians about. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in this new one. Caravan series, very cool. It's got caravan in, which makes me happy. We're not going to put that in. We are going to put God King in because we get the +1 faith and +1 gold. And because we've got better production now in Istanbul, we don't have to worry about that so much. So it's better to have the faith and gold. Nice. Yeah. Let's move across. Yeah, let's go there. I just want to sort of reveal some more of the land. Yeah, this makes the next question I'm going to ask probably a little bit easier. We have a settler coming in 3 turns, and we need to think where do we stick one. Because, yeah, is that a whole body of... No, that's just the map. We need to think where should we stick our settler. Now, for me, founding a city down here is a really good idea, I think. If we look on the lenses, I'm pretty sure that land should be very good for settling. Yeah, it's pretty good for settling, and it would also allow us to grab that land and sort of fight off the Macedons. We do not want them founding a city and taking this land, so founding a city around where our scout is, for me, would be a good idea. The only possible drawback I could see is we don't have a brand new luxury resource in there. We have marble there, so if we could find maybe another luxury resource just around here, that'd be nice. But yeah, we have a mountain for, well, it gives us a little bit of an adjacency bonus for districts. But look, 2 food, 2 production, 2 food, 2 production. I think there's some decent tiles we could use, so yeah. That'd be my bet, but maybe we should consider putting a city up there quickly as well to try and grab that land off the Russians. Let me know what you think. I will leave that there. What do you think we should also do tech and civics-wise? What do you want to see us research? What paths do you want to see us get onto? If you've played the game before, let me know. If you have enjoyed today, please do remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on Monday for the 3rd installment of this.